Hey YouTube, so this is welcome to Grabgum's first live video. I just thought I would try this out today. I've just been on the Instagram and the Facebook and we had heaps of cool live videos last week. So last week we were talking a lot about bullying. It's a massive topic. I have a sad feeling that it's getting out of control, but last week I had heaps of good tactics for you guys to overcome bullies and how to make it not affect you. So, but this week we're going to go more into sponsorship. So, like sponsorship, why you're not sponsored, why they're sponsored, how to get sponsored. So today's topic is about why you're not sponsored, but maybe your friends are sponsored. So I get lots of parents saying to me, hey, Kate, our son or daughter is very talented, and that could be true. There may be a strong emotional attachment there because it's their son or daughter, but it's fair to say that lots of kids are sponsored and their friends aren't. And there's no real kind of talent reason as to why that person might be sponsored and the other person not, because it's not purely based on talent anymore. And I think maybe years and years ago, maybe sponsorship was based on pure talent and performance. But, now with social media world, it's a lot different. So I want you guys to keep confident and build your confidence back up and realize that even if your friends are sponsored, there's no real reason why you're not. But I guess today we'll talk about how we can get you sponsored and give you some tips, because, you deserve sponsorship just as much as they do, giving that you have put all your effort into gaining the sponsorship and it's for the right reasons. So today I'm going to list the different ways to gain sponsorship, but I guess how you can control certain ones of those, because some of them you can't control. So the first thing is, people get sponsored because they are born into it. And that means if you have a famous father or mother and they're in a sport, or they're, a movie star or whatever, then that fame will now come back down to you. So that fame from your parents is now passed on to the next generation. So the sponsorship, essentially, that whoever they're sponsored by, usually that brand wants to then carry on the sponsorship relationship to the son or daughter, because that relationship then is going to go to the next generation. And when the father or mother passes, then it's still continuing that brand's relationship and promotion, I guess. So being born into it, can you control it? No. But we're going to go into what you can control. And the next one is if you know someone. So if you already know, say, the owner of a brand, or, you might know like someone in a company, that can get you sponsored as well. So these things, may not necessarily promote talent, but these could be based on, being born into it or just knowing the right person. The next one is being in the right place at the right time. So this comes down to obviously pursuing your passion and chasing that dream. But, the more that you do it, the better. So this could be, when you're doing your sport and an owner of a company walks past and sees you and is like, oh, wow. And then that can spark an interest in you, and your relationship could start from there. So being in the right place at the right time can come down to chance or luck, but I think it has a lot to do with your passion and drive and doing the things that you love often, because the more you do it, the more chance you have to get seen. The next one is winning competitions. So obviously if you're winning lots of comps and you're placing first, second, third, you're on the podium, lots of people are going to see you. That promotes to brands. They want a piece of that kind of spotlight. They want their brand in that spot, coming first, winning. And also this winning kind of spots in events promotes talent as well. So this comes down to talent and performance, and brands like that because they know that if a talented person is wearing their brand, then talent is going to be associated with that brand. So maybe people will think, if I wear this brand or if I use this product, it will make me advance and be better at the sport as well. So talent and winning competitions. The next one, which can be sad and negative. So there's a negative and a positive to this, but social media following, if you have a big social media following, let's say you have 1 million followers, brands are going to be enticed into that because they know if they give you their product, that ultimately 1 million people are going to see their brand. So this can be negative because when a relationship of sponsorship starts from that, purely based on that, there could be lack of talent, and it could just be down to the audience of 1 million followers. So I give credit to people that can gain 1 million followers organically, and I give them credit for building such an engagement online, whichever platform it is. And I give them credit. So they do deserve the sponsorship. But I think when it's negative is if the person takes money or sponsorship packages based on purely money. If the relationship was built on a product that person really believed in, like a clothing brand or a perfume or, a pair of soccer boots, then I think it matters when that person really does believe in that product. Because if they're promoting it just for the money, I think, that's not genuine, and I think you need to be genuine. So social media following, and I guess one of the final ways to kind of get yourself out there is supporting a brand. So gaining the brand's interest by buying their products and using it and believing in it. So if you are buying the same brand, after 10 years and just promoting it and using it, that brand that's gonna spark interest in them, and they're gonna want to support you back because you've already supported them for years without asking for anything. So that's pretty much the lowdown on how to gain sponsorship. There's so many ways. Like there's no set this way, or that way. There's so many different ways. That's just the main list I've created for you guys. But I guess, why aren't you sponsored? Maybe some of those things you can relate to, but maybe some of them you find that there's real no avenue for you. But I've got some tips for you guys to bring avenues to light. So the very first thing that all of you can do is be unique. And this is just purely based on who you are and what you do, what you get up to, what's your lifestyle, like who are you? So one example I shared in one of the live videos was if you're let's say a mad action sports person, but you also love to play chess. I think that's super interesting, and you want to share that uniqueness to the world. The more you follow other people and trends, you're not going to stand out. People want unique, and unique means interesting people, and brands like that, because the more interesting you are, the more people are going to watch you, and then hence brands are going to want to sponsor you because you're very interesting. So if you had a very extreme action sports person playing chess and posting, like just did backflips on a motocross and now I'm going to go play a chess competition. Like, I think that's super interesting, and that's just one example, but being unique. So whatever it is that you do. The next thing is, so sponsorship, I think, relates heavily to spotlight. So where are you sharing your story in the world? What spotlight? Where are you getting the spotlight and the audience from? Is it YouTube? Is it Facebook? Is it Instagram? Is it Snapchat? Is it Vimeo? Where are you gaining the spotlight and the interest? Where are they seeing you? Are you winning competitions? Like, what is it that kind of is putting you out there? You need to put yourself out there. If you want sponsorship, you've got to promote who you are, or else no one's going to know about you, and no one's going to know about the sponsors once they sponsor you. So you need to gain that following and that interest. The next one is interaction. So commenting, liking, and engaging with other people. You I guess, build good relationships and then network online if you start engaging with the people that love to do what you do. So sharing thoughts and talent, thoughts and encouraging others, and just being passionate about the people that also love to do what you do. And the last thing is to be your best. So whatever it is that you do, practice hard, train long, like just put your energy into getting better, because the better you are at what you do, the more followers are going to naturally just look up to you. You're going to be inspiring. They're going to be encouraged by your persistence, and sponsors are going to appreciate that, because obviously the better you get, the better their brand looks. So yeah, I hope this helps you guys. So, there's some of the tips that can help you realize that maybe why you're not sponsored and maybe why your friends are. it doesn't always come down to pure talent. So I want you guys to build up your confidence and be strong and realize that there's some things you can control and there's others you can't. And if sponsorship's not for you, then there's no point pursuing any of this. I think you should just pursue your talent and your passion. So that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the first live video on YouTube, and let me know what you think and comment below. If you are keen to learn anything more, you can just send me a message or email kate@grabagrom.com, and I would love to help you. And peace out. Happy sponsorship adventures. See you guys.